Welcome everybody to the beginning of the Ted McKnight hockey tournament. This is the 53rd annual hockey tournament here in beautiful Sussex, New Brunswick. We're a little late getting started. I figured I'd start the stream now so people aren't looking for it. I believe the game was supposed to start at 7:15. There's a little bit of Zamboni issues, but it looks like the ice is done and we're going to get underway here. The Hampton crew is taking the ice. Frank Brown and Hudson Crosman, the two goalies for this squad. They have a fair bit of affiliates called up for today. Oliver Smith, generally not with the crew, and I think there's some others. Will Rourke. I'll give you a rundown of the roster. You have Cale Wanamaker. Number 3, number 5, Oliver Smith. Number 6, Brady Morrison. Number 7, Patrick Troop. Number 10, Cohen Berube. Number 11, Will Rourke. Number 12, Jax Winters. Number 15, Ellie Hatfield. Number 16, Cole Hooper. Number 18, Jace O'Brien. Number 22, Sam Gilbert. Number 25, Landon Rankin. And number 43, Grayson Damon. It looks like Hudson Crosman starting us off. Down on this side, we have the Sussex Rangers. I do not have the roster on me, but I better know them by now. Nolan Anderson in net. We're coming off a tough loss there last game. We took a pretty big loss, 5-1 in Lancaster. We were able to escape that game though and hopefully move on with the season. Nolan's net's not in, or he's doing something to frig with it. I'm not really sure what he's doing there. I don't think he's happy with his positioning. The Merchant, firing. No shots on him yet. Felix. Cunningham. O'Neill. Cooper Gregg. Chaseret. Emmett Tabor. Jack Merrill. Rhett Proctor. Cohen Butcher. Back to the Merchant. 1 minute remaining until the game gets underway. Looks like John Rankin's missing for this game. I don't see him on the bench. Here comes Mitchell coming in for a shot. So this hockey tournament, it's just a 4-team division. It's going to have the Sussex Rangers, the KV Hawks, the Hampton Huskies, and the Oromocto Eagles. I think a semi-final game happens on Sunday between the 2nd and 3rd team. I don't know if that means the top team gets a bye to the final. That's how I would interpret that. From my understanding, I think the final game is on Sunday at 5 o'clock. The officials are hitting the ice. Hopefully they remember to pin in the net. My kid always gets a little nervous about that. I'm going without the stand. I'm back to just holding the phone. Last game, I had good internet numbers. I was showing a 9 for upload speed, which should have been plenty, but the stream broke down really bad. Here I have incredible numbers. I have 100 download and like a 90 or something for upload. So there shouldn't be any kind of problem. I'm not on their Wi-Fi. I'm just going straight from my data. And the bell towers seem to work pretty good here. So I Hoping there's no issues with the stream. My streaming partner over here, streaming for the Hampton team, filling in for Ed. If you're looking for an alternative stream and you're a Hampton parent, I think you have to have you have to be accepted to the page to be able to watch their stream, which is probably the smart way to do it. I like to be able to broadcast to the public like this, but it opens me to other issues. Like, here they come. Shot in, Nolan stops it. Thrown out down the middle. It's gonna go no ice because Patrick could have touched it, I guess. Pat Troop goes back and picks it up. Moves it up the boards. Jay Cunningham on him, gets him in the shin. Nobody quite sure where the puck is. Pass up for Sawyer. Sawyer didn't really realize where it went. Butcher. Trying to work it through the crowd. Rhett Proctor loading up. Brett bumps into Landon Rankin. They both fall down. Here comes Hampton. Ellie Hatfield. Oh, never mind. That's Wanamaker. They're both tall, and he had the pink on the stick. Threw me off. Dale throws it in hard. Brett Proctor with it. Brett. Nobody touches it, fortunately. We've taken a lot of those penalties on our line changes. I think we might have taken 3 this season. This is their captain, Brady Morrison. Chase O'Brien's able to move it up. Shea Surratt. Sam Gilbert on him. Emmett Tabor. Back for Ellie. Put down deep. Jack Merrill. It's going to be the first one there. Cohen Neal with it. Cohen just chips it in. He's going for a line change. Cohen does that a little too much. I'd like to see him carry it a little bit more. Penalty coming up. Emmett Tabor got under the skate blade there of Cohen Berube, and Berube went down. Emmett going to the box. Sorry, I have not started the clock to this point. I'll get that going for us. There's 9 minutes and 45 seconds remaining of the first period. Clocks are aligned. Face off down in the Rangers zone. Power play coming up for Hampton. Sussex able to get it out. Morrison coming back to get it. He's being pursued by DeMerchant. Plays it up for Smith. We're able to stop the line. West Tabor there. West pinches in. Shot. A little wide. O'Brien with it. Big windup. Nice shot. Who was that? Number 16, Cole Hooper. What a big blast from him. Great shot. Just a little high. Not high by much, though. I might be a little too zoomed in here. I'm going to back it out a little. Puck's down behind the net. 1:11 remaining of the power play for the Hampton team. Ellie Hatfield tries to move it up for Landon Rankin. Actually, they had a player back there behind the play. Number 12, which is Jax Winters. Jax Winters, pretty impressive player. Stopped just on the line. Oh, overskated a little bit by Felix. Bouncing puck. Felix finds it. He's into a battle with Ellie. Smith drops it back. Moved over for Landon Rankin. Landon's trying to get to the outside. Rhett Proctor pressures him. He dumps it in. Comes back in for Jax Winters. Landon Rankin gets it back for Winters. Winters goes back for Rankin. Rankin throws it out front. Nobody there. Butcher picks it up. Butcher puts it off the boards. Felix Travis. Felix gains the zone. Tries to throw it in. Goes off the skate blade of Wanamaker. Battle along the boards. Ellie puts it over for Berube. Berube with it. Berube looking for options. Goes up into the middle. Jack just again gets a little bit of a shoulder in there. Again, when hitting hockey comes, our guys are going to be good. We take a little bit too much at times, and it leads us to taking penalties. Two of our strongest players, Rhett and Jack, are sturdy, strong kids who get a lot of penalties for us. Chase Rhett. Jack's just skating right through people. Or Jay Cunningham, I mean. Jay Cunningham wearing the C. I guess we're a little late in the season, but we've decided our captains. I haven't seen any A's on anybody yet, but it looks like Jay Cunningham's our captain. Good choice. Morrison off the boards. Jack Merrill. Jack pressuring in. Penalty's over. Shot. Save made by Hudson Crosman. Two players go down. Comes Rhett Proctor. Rhett's going to wind up. Shoots. Glove save by Hudson Crosman. Nobody really around him, but the referee's giving the whistle. .6:55 remaining of the first period. 0-0 hockey game. Emmett Tabor on the draw. I can't tell who he's up against. He was up against Ellie Hatfield. Dumps it back for Parker McLaughlin. Parker loses it into the little rough spot where the door's open there on the boards. West Tabor hard in. Chipped up the boards off of Stanchion. Parker McLaughlin picks it up. Oliver Smith, again an affiliate, back up here playing hard. Emmett comes out with it, gets right over to the doorstep. Nice save by Hudson Crosman. Emmett tries to go in the inside post. Smith fans on it. Parker's able to keep it into the zone. Bradley Morrison setting up behind the net, up for Smith. Smith over for Hatfield. Puck stolen by Emmett. Picked out of the air by Rhett Proctor. Played over for Berube. Berube up for Hooper. Hooper then winding up for that big shot again. Goes for a nice little pass over to Winters. Winters kind of crashes the net. They're calling that a goal. Miller not really able to stand his ground. Gets bumped into by Winters. The puck continues in with him. And we have a 1-0 hockey game. Sorry, put on the wrong side. 1-0 hockey game for the Hampton crew. One's gonna have to get a little sturdier there. Thought there might have been a chance that they wouldn't have called it a goal just because they kind of pushed him in with it. Comes Jack. Jack loses the puck. Chipped around. Felix. Felix does a good job getting over Jack, who's still in deep. The Merchant covering for him. Shot. Oh, nice poke there, or nice tip there by Cooper Gregg. Puck's out front, nobody there. Berube just clears it. Two guys fighting for it. The Merchant thinks he's still covering D, I think. He doesn't realize Jack's there now. Trying to get through. Berube's using his body to make sure that doesn't happen. Out to DeMerchant. DeMerchant throws it right on the goalie. And Hudson Crosman with the save. 4:58 remaining of the first period. 1-0 hockey game. Hampton Huskies. Jay Cunningham, Cohen Butcher, Sawyer Tremblett out here. A little bit of a shake-up from the lines from what we've had in the past. Jay, circling the wagons, gets it over for Sawyer. Sam Gilbert, Sam can score. He's got a goal in the last few games. Ellie Hatfield. Nice pass out front. Just doesn't quite land. Emmett's going to try to get by. Good use of the body there, I think, by Patrick Troop to break up the play. Sawyer tied up. Sawyer's able to throw it in. I kind of like the chemistry with Sawyer and Emmett. I think they're calling it a high stick. Face off to the outside, I believe. Emmett Tabor with Cohen Neal and Parker McLaughlin. I think we're trying to get some depth on every line here. Must be the new line setup. Emmett, shot, blockered. They're able to clear it down. We'll go for an ice, but I think it's going to roll right into the goalie. They say no ice. I don't believe the goalie's under any obligation to play that puck. Throws it in. Shea Surratt. Back to Shea. Landon Rankin coming to give him pressure. Jack Merrill getting pinned in a little bit. Landon Rankin giving good pressure here. We're going to play it around for Cooper Gregg. Cooper keeps it. Tries to bang it through, gets out. Moved along for Parker. Parker moves it back to Emmett. Emmett's going to try to find a lane here. Jack Merrill right in front of the net if he can find the puck. Scores! Jack Merrill setting himself up, waiting for his opportunity. He didn't get himself in a spot where the pass might have made it through. The Hampton team does a great job of making sure that pass wasn't going to get to him. Emmett kind of just throws it in there, a loose puck just in front of the goalie, and Jack makes no mistake, ties the game 1-1. Good heads-up play by Jack, who is a defenseman, to pinch in there. Gets us an even game. Good job by Emmett to get it over to him. The Merchant. The Merchant with the puck. Nice centering pass. The C's parted it, but nobody's really there for it. Sam Gilbert. Brett Proctor, Gilbert on them. They're teammates last year with the Kings County Coyotes. Anybody unfamiliar, Hampton and Sussex in the U11 age group combined forces to create a AA team. Here they have enough to make two independent teams at this age group. Ellie skates it right in front of Nolan. Merchants just trying to throw it in, falls down. Grayson Damon there. Berube. Berube's quite a good little defenseman. Nolan has it, he's just going to hang on to it. Oliver Smith goes in there. 43 seconds remain in the first period. We have a tie hockey game. 1-1. McLaughlin against Hatfield. Oh, sorry, it's Jake Cunningham against Hatfield. Jack Merrill. Jack turns directions. Way up for Sawyer. Sawyer to the center for Cunningham. Cunningham's got Wanamaker to beat. Penalty coming up. Shot by Sawyer into the goalie, loose puck. Hudson Crosman's got it, but penalty has been drawn here. I think it's Hatfield going to the box. 2 minutes for hooking, they're calling it. Jay Cunningham on the draw. Sawyer circling. Sawyer loses it. I don't know who he's in there with. It's Berube. Jay Cunningham, backhand, goal. Jay just is able to sneak out there, cuts right in front of the goalie, does a quick little backhand just to the left of the pad. Jay Cunningham gives Sussex a man advantage on the power play with 7 seconds on the clock. Power play goal. 2-1 Sussex. Here comes Hampton, gonna throw it away out. A little wide. And that concludes the first period. There's still a penalty on the board, but there it is, it's gone. Again, they scored quite quickly into it. So Hampton came out with the first goal. Kind of a crashing the net kind of goal, was able to poke it in. Sussex answers back with Emmett putting it over to Jack Merrill, who was pinching in and waiting for his opportunity. He's able to find the loose puck and he was able to put it away. And then the lead taken by Sussex with Jay Cunningham cutting in front of the net. Little backhand play just wide of the pad. And that brings us all up to date. We are entering the second period. Again, Hampton missing quite a few players, certainly important players. Ryan Boyce would be one of their strongest goal scorers. He's not here this evening. Emmett Tabor on the draw, again flanked by Parker McLaughlin and Cohen Neal. Cole Hooper opposite him with Sam Gilbert and Jace O'Brien. Bradley Morrison and Ethan Fowler on the back end. For us, Wes Tabor and Rhett Proctor. Here comes a good attempt by Hooper. Parker's gonna skate it out. Emmett's gonna have to hit the brakes here. Hooper and ooh. I guess Jace O'Brien got a step offside there. From my angle it looked good, but referee in position to make that call. Take a second off the clock here. 11:35 remaining in the second period. Play's over. Penalty coming up? I completely missed that. Saying Oliver touched somebody in the head or something. Five minutes or 2 minutes for a head hit. We made good on the power play last time. Again, this is the extent of my comment last game that potentially wasn't a fair comment, but I would like to see the kids get to play a little bit more. I don't like it when the penalties factor in so much. I like to just see the hockey happen. Again, our last goal was a power play goal. Nice pass over. Shot over the goalie. Backhand. Back for Jack. Off the boards. Felix. Felix, so good with that puck. I was just looking at Felix's 2015 age group express team. Looks like a monster team. They should have an excellent season. Pass over for Felix. Shot up front. Oh, goes off Hudson's pad, comes back. Landon Rankin. Jack Merrill. Jack. Lays it up for Felix. Over for DeMerchant. Oh, don't hit the brakes on the blue line. Throws everybody off. Ellie Hatfield pressuring Shea Surratt. Again, Shea is just doesn't make mistakes. Might not be one category that he maxes out on or anything, but he just very consistent. Never makes a mistake. Up for DeMerchant. DeMerchant just throws it in. The boys go for a line change. Cunningham. Goes backhand, back for Sawyer. I just realizing this line of Sawyer, Jay, and Cohen Butcher, I believe were all on this team last year. They are both all three second-year players, so they might be familiar with each other. It might be a reason for this line. Again, the Sussex Rangers, the U13aaA defending champions. Nice shot there by Jack. Good save by Hudson Crosman. Comes back to the point for Jack Merrill. Jack throws it into a crowd, hits a leg. Back for Butcher. Butcher out front. Misses his target. Pokes back in. Good pressure here by the boys. Penalty's long over. Great zone time by Sussex. Jay Cunningham. Back for Surratt. Back to Cunningham. Misses him, goes back for Butcher. Geez, we've been in their zone for about 3 minutes now. Center pass. Goes back to Jack. Jack takes a shot. A little high of the net. Hampton desperately needs a whistle here. I'd even ice it just to get your line changed. Jack's Winners able to pressure Jack Merrill down in. Hampton gets that line change they've been looking for. Great work here by this Sussex group. That might have been the most impressive shift I've seen in a while. Sure, we didn't come out with a goal or anything, but I wouldn't say zone time has been something we've done very well with. Parker McLaughlin takes the shot, glove save, rebound, second shot, loose puck, back to Rhett Proctor. Rhett shoots. Now another save by Hudson. Hudson's getting his work in here. Landon Rankin puts it back. Rhett Proctor has it. Rhett is shooting wide. West Tabor's just going to move it along before the Hampton player gets there. Off the boards, gets out of the zone, throws it back in, waits. Here comes Berube. Cohen Berube shoots. Nolan gets it with the pad. Emmett Tabor. Berube, nice centering pass, finds a player. Nolan finds the puck in front of him and covers it. Good job there. He gets it out to number 6. Bradley Morrison, who pinched in and took that shot. Actually, that was number 16, Cole Hooper. Some gangsters paradise rocking. Felix Travis. Felix up against Cole Hooper. Good job by Rhett. Again, there was a time, Nolan's played with him for many years. There was a time I'd be a little nervous with him with the puck in front of the net. Now he's just about the kid I have the most confidence in. Felix, bouncing puck. That puck had a funny trajectory on it, kind of a knuckle puck. Good job by Hudson Crosman to find that. Felix still out there. Brett and Wesley on the back end. Puck's behind the net. Patrick Troop with it. Shot in by DeMerchant, just kind of throws it on net. Doesn't look like it had a lot of intent on it. Felix. Cooper. Nice little move by Cooper. Gets in on the doorstep, shoots. Nice save by Hudson Crosman. Oh, Landon Rank was just about gone there, but he blew a wheel right at the last second. Brett. Grayson Damon on him. He's able to move it up for Cooper. Cooper quickly moves it to DeMerchant. DeMerchant's just going to throw it to the corner, go for a line change. Jack Merrill in there pinching. Jack comes out with it. He's got nobody really with him. Turns, fires wide. Colin Butcher, who's covering for Jack on the other side. Jay Cunningham with it. Goes for that same play. He got a goal with a minute to go. Doesn't work for him this time. Sawyer. Turns. Oh, loose puck. Doesn't go. Jack. Or Jay. I keep calling Jay Cunningham Jack. Sawyer. Again, this line, once again, with excellent zone time. Their possession numbers, if anybody kept really good stats, would be very good. Puck goes down for an ice. It will give Hampton a change up, but we're going back into their zone. Going back to a point I was making earlier, like with the Hampton team keeping a private live stream that you have to be part of the group. So if I was to watch the Toronto Maple Leafs as a Toronto Maple Leafs fan, and like I'm watching the Boston feed, they're probably going to be a bit of a homer. Like if somebody's watching my feed from another team and takes offense because I say something that's kind of a homer statement, shoot! Oh, missed the open net. You know, you're listening to a Sussex feed for the most part. I try to be as unbiased as possible, and I think I do a pretty good job of it. But the idea that anybody takes offense, where I definitely do not try to say anything bad about any child. Hatfield throws it down. West Tabor with it. Wesley Tabor. Cooper kind of sneaking behind the lines there. Landon Rankin. Oh, puck's out front. Nobody really knows where it's at. Wanamaker comes in, just tries to blast it, but I think Rhett Proctor got his shin in the way. Sam Gilbert with the down low. Emmett Tabor's able to peel that away. Berube blows the wheel. Two guys on the doorstep, shoots, scores. All Emmett, all the way. Cooper Gregg does a great job of becoming an option there for him. Bit of a distraction for the goalie. Emmett decides he wants to go all the way with this one, and he makes good on it. Sussex team goes up 3-1 with 3 minutes and 12 seconds remaining of the second period. Emmett end-to-end, probably got a short reel video there. Adding to the collection. Emmett has a highlight reel on the YouTube channel, if you want to look it up, but that's from last year, and over my spring team. He's probably well on his way to getting another one. Joining the Tal Lockery Club of having more than one highlight reel. Here comes Felix. Oh, nice steal by Jack. Hits the puck on Hudson Crosman. Great save by Hudson Crosman. Real dangerous spot for him to be in there. Everybody's just giving the captain here lots of room. He bounces the puck down in. Puck's loose. Nolan with the save. Still loose. Jack Merrill probably saved a goal there. Nolan, good job getting up and back down there. Shea Surratt to the outside. He's going to go pass. Gets over to Merchant, who just fumbles it. The Merchant with it again. Bouncing puck. Shea Surratt pinching slightly. Goes for a pretty good shot. Shot on net there by Felix. I like to see Shea take that shot. Puck goes down for an ice. 1:48 remaining of the second period is a 3-1 hockey game. Sussex Rangers leading the Hampton Huskies. Jay Cunningham, Sawyer, Cohen, Butcher out there again. This line has been very noteworthy this game, just with their ability to stay in the zone and set up. Sorry for the flashes you might be seeing off to the right of the screen. They're taking pictures down there of the team. Butcher. Can't get through. Goes for a second attempt. Not really anybody there, but goes way back to the line for Rhett. Brett shoots it off of Ellie. Ellie has it. It's going to be Rhett versus Ellie here in a bit of a foot race. Rhett gets a stick on it. Ellie's just going to put it down low. Rhett and Wesley going for it. Good job by Rhett just to hit it behind the net because it was coming out in front. Troop's going to take a shot. Picked out of the air by Rhett, which I do not recommend in front of your goalie. West Tabor. Wesley decides he's going for a skate. His brother got one. He figures he wants one. Brett moves it over to Cohen. Good job by Ellie Hatfield. Wesley throws it up. Sawyer has it. Sawyer's going to dump it in. Hits the brakes. Little miscommunication on the bench of one guy coming out and one guy trying to go in and both waiting for each other. Cohen kneels out there. Cohen, little drop play over for Butcher. Butcher gets the puck, comes back for Nielsey. Neal and his feet. Chase O'Brien. O'Brien's got Landon Rankin with him. And that is the end of the second period. We go into the third with Sussex leading 3-1. It's been a pretty good hockey game so far. Again, this is the 53rd annual Ted McKnight tournament. I think this is the first game in our division. We'll keep you up to date with the standings at the first of each game. We just have one game a day. Our next game is tomorrow. I think it's fairly late. I think it might be 8 something. 8:45 or 8:30 or something like that. It's a fairly late start. Landon Rankin out there with Jace O'Brien and Sam Gilbert. All three of them Kings County Coyotes last year, familiar with each other. Emmett Tabor, also a teammate of theirs last year, in front of them. Emmett with the puck. Put in. Wanamaker. Emmett loses it to Landon. He's got Sam with them. Both of them are goal scorers. Landon gets into the crowd. He's going to have a hard time getting to the net. Good job by Shea Surratt, keeps it outside. Sam Gilbert tries to load up and get that shot off. Shea Surratt doesn't allow it to happen though. Centering. Emmett's just going to wire it in. Everybody tags up. Cohen continues right onto the bench. Brett. Bouncing puck around the zone there. Cooper Gregg. Probably should just let off. No sense taking the penalty here. It's just in the feet along the boards. Tied up for quite some time. Jack Merrill comes out with it. Jack's nice pass by Jack right for Emmett. Emmett's got a Wanamaker in front of him. Morrison behind him. Shot. Oh, just rides up the goalie. Goes over the net. Morrison back to Wesley. The Merchant out to the center. Felix gets a little poke there. Oliver Smith moves it for Landon Rankin. He's going to have a 1-on-2 here. Waiting for some guys to catch up to him. Centers, puts it off Wesley's stick. Bouncing puck. Nolan directs it over the net. Here comes Wesley. Got Ellie Hatfield with him. Brett. Wesley. Jay Cunningham. Jay's just muscling through the crowd. Able to move it over for Butcher. Butcher just centers it again for Sawyer, but it is picked off. O'Brien moves up for Gilbert. Gilbert finds the hole, shoots. Nolan with the pad save. Probably a penalty coming up here. Nope, just kind of a tussle. Sawyer goes for a little extra whack. Again, I don't recommend it. Jay Cunningham. Grayson Damon throws it on net, loose puck. Comes back for Patrick Troop. Patrick can shoot. Wide of the net. Landon Rankin. Landon, Jack Merrill takes the puck from him. Tips it up for Sawyer. Sawyer has it. Sawyer just gonna skate it. Makes a big pass over for Cohen Butcher. Cohen Butcher. A little bit of a tussle here between O'Brien and Jack Merrill back at the line. Sawyer juggles it before getting the shot off and gives Hudson a chance to find it. Makes the save. Again, I'm going to promote the Fall Brawl. I know fall is almost over and we're into winter, but the Fall Brawl Tournament, December 6th, down in St. Martin's. I'm still looking for some extra players. We have enough to go forward for sure, but I'd like to top up the teams. Shot on net and a save. Anybody has a player, the proper age group, please reach out to me, Daniel Anderson, or even reach out to my Dan Bobski Facebook thing, and we'll work you in. It's $25. You're going to get a lot of hockey. Double round robin. Berube working his way in. O'Neill. Moves over. Nice play. Shot. Oh, nice save by Hudson Crosman. Great job by Neil to move it over for Tabor. Tabor back over. Oh, just got him behind everybody. Berube loses it from his own player. Brett just going to fire it in. Comes off the boards, almost goes off the goalie. Hudson holds on to it. Battle along the boards. 7 minutes remaining of the hockey game. Is a 3-1 hockey game for the Sussex Rangers over the Hampton Huskies. Ellie Hatfield to the outside. Ellie centers. Nice shot. Nice attempt there. Ellie was able to move the puck over to one of her teammates. Trying to see who that was. Oh, it was Grayson Damon with a great attempt there. Ellie going back again. Just gonna throw it in from way back there. Nolan didn't cover it because he knew it would. You're not really supposed to be able to cover it if nobody's around you. So he was waiting a minute there to play it or until somebody came close enough to justify covering it. He got the whistle, which I think is what he wanted in the first place. He just didn't think he was gonna risk a delay of game there. Shot. Saved by Hudson. Bouncing puck up for Gilbert. Gilbert off the boards up for Rhett Proctor. Rhett moves it through for Sawyer. Nice job. Nice save by Hudson Crosman. Hudson Crosman's made a lot of big plays here. Sawyer on the doorstep, shot and saved by Hudson. Sawyer, oh, just misses Jay Cunningham's stick just barely. Sam Gilbert, he's got some monsters around him. Shot, Nolan gloves it. Nolan didn't used to be very good with that glove, and even now he doesn't look like he's all that confident with it. But when he throws it up there, he's been pretty good with it lately. .5:30 remaining of the hockey game. I'm gonna let 3 seconds break off here. Okay, clocks are aligned. Puck's coming in, Nolan's got it. He just swishes it over for his player. Nice pass up. Hits Emmett's stick, but just keeps going. He goes off Emmett's head. Parker shoots. Parker might have been better served to go for the pass there or put it out front. Patrick Troop, neighbor of ours, an island boy. Up the stick, Emmett's able to hold his own for a moment. Winters with it. Winters tried to do a simple little pass over to Landon Rankin, but really didn't have the room to make it work. Shea Surratt with it now. Shea Surratt way up for Parker McLaughlin. Ellie Hatfield coming in to give him pressure. Parker just puts it off the boards up to himself. Ellie's able to get there first. Coming around, Grayson Damon coming in. Rhett Proctor's there. Brett's got it still. Brett winding up, shot off the pad, second chance. Another blocker save. Again, Hudson Crosman, if somebody wants to clip this up, you could probably give him a pretty good highlight reel from this one. Bouncing puck. Cohen Berube. Winners. Felix. Just using his hockey skill. Rhett Proctor, again, big shooter with him. Bam! Wide. Felix setting back up, seeing what his options are. Comes out front. The Merchant not really ready for him. He's tied up with Hatfield at the time. Cooper Gregg on the doorstep, shoots, scores. Makes no mistakes. Cooper Gregg on the doorstep, in the slot. Bad spot to have him. And it's a 4-1 hockey game. Cooper's got hands, he can score. .326 remaining of the game is a 4-1 hockey game. Felix up against Landon Rankin. Landon, the boys are tied up. It's in the feet of Jack, who's the defenseman, the furthest man up. Do have a guy behind the lines here with O'Brien. Again, with Jack pinching it, gave him the opportunity. Nolan with the save. Shea Surratt does that so well, where Nolan will give up a bit of a rebound. Shea Surratt spends no time thinking about what to do with it, just gets it out of the danger area. It's one of the best things you can do as a defenseman if you're a defenseman watching. Just get it away from your goalie, anywhere but here. Shea is excellent at it. Jack Merrill. Cooper Gregg with it. Probably offside. Just an extra little move was made right at the blue line. Felix Size going straight in. Felix skated in. Puts the play offside. 2:40 remaining of the game. 4-1 hockey game for the Sussex Rangers. Cunningham moves the puck forward. Brett Proctor. Nice play. Oh, great heads-up play by Sawyer. The only unfortunate thing with that play was every player with him is the wrong hand shot, so it had to be a backhand shot once they got it. If there was a forehand stick there, I think it would have been a goal. Tied up along the boards. I think our guys would be just as happy to sit there. 2 minutes remaining of the hockey game. Very slow wraparound attempt. Brett Proctor. Brett's got a lot of smaller players around him. He looks like a monster in there. Ellie centers. Brett gets it again. Hard off the boards. Back into their zone. Cohen Butcher all alone. He's got the team chasing him. Sawyer follows up. Great heads up by Sawyer. Cohen Butcher does all the work. Hudson Crosman can only do so much. Makes the save from Cohen, but the puck's there. Sawyer right on the doorstep, like trailing, just steps behind Cohen. Finds that loose puck and gets the goal. 5-1 hockey game. Great play by Sawyer. Great play by Cohen Butcher. Cohen thought the play kind of died there. He didn't see the follow-up, but Sawyer was there, made good on it. 1:26 remaining of the game. Jack Merrill off the boards. If the game ended this way, this would be our third game in a row with the final score being 5-1. Last game was against us 5-1, mind you, but 5-1 regardless. Chipped up. Surratt throws it back in. Last minute of play of the hockey game. Morrison. Morrison tries to throw it up for Landon Rankin. Just jumps his stick. They're going to say it's an icing. 43 seconds remaining. Zamboni doors are opening. We're at the dying minute. Landon Rankin and Felix Travis on the draw. Back to West Tabor. Wesley prepares himself, throws it in. Felix with it. He's got two guys on him. 32 seconds remaining. O'Brien. And I don't know who Hampton's next opponent is. I think our next opponent is KV. Might be Ormuck though, I don't even know. Goes down, will be an icing with 10 seconds remaining. Kid in the box having a great time. Singing and dancing. Jay Cunningham. Cohen Butcher. Held up. Butcher. Butcher just gonna go for a skate. There's 3 seconds left. Sussex runs away with it. Again, we came off a really rough game, or not physically rough. There was really no real interactions, but a bad loss. A loss we weren't too happy with, a performance we weren't too happy with. So it's nice to come out here and get a win. Kick us off in this tournament. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I need to come up with some kind of clever or catchy sign off here, but until tomorrow.